What's going on, guys? Brother Russia here, back with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And today we're going to be taking on the EZA for both TEQ, JANEMBA, and AGL PAIKUHAN. So, unfortunately, both of these got put onto the exact same EZA event. So I've seen a lot of people complaining about the fact that we're missing out on stones because both of these guys should be like their own separate EZA battle. But I mean, honestly, to me, I don't really care. It's easier for me this way to just awaken both units instead of having to do like two separate EZAs essentially. But the effective category is Otherworld Warriors, and they greatly reduce damage received from extreme AGL and then super or extreme class STR. So this is the team that I've been using right here. Just running AGL, basically Super Gogeta. We got the TEQ Vegito on the team. We got the TEQ Super Gogeta on the team. We have the Int Frieza from the anniversary. We've got the Int EZA Super Saiyan 2 Goku. And we have the physical Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta Angel. So this team seems to be just kind of like, I've literally been blitzing through all of this. Like I've just had it on auto and just kind of let it do its own thing. And it's been like literally zero issues getting this done. So should be able to get it done relatively easily. And with the fact that, you know, it's just one EZA, you should be done pretty quick. So I'll go ahead and pull the units up. We can quickly go over like what PAIKUHAN and JANEMBA do. Since again, I did not make a video on like the day to download or anything like that for these guys. I did tweet it out though, so if you guys aren't following me on Twitter, make sure you guys go do that. But we can kind of talk about what these units do real quick. So I got PAIKUHAN pulled up here. So PAIKUHAN is now a Connected Hope 3-key 180% leader. So you just went up from 170 to 180. He also retains the super class key 3 130% HP attack and defense. He greatly raises attack and defense for one turn, causes mass damage to the enemy, greatly lowers attack. That's his basic super attack effect. He's got a unit super attack with a ally whose name includes Goku Angel or Vegeta Angel. And it has to be attacking in the same turn. Greatly raises attack and defense for one turn, causes mass damage to the enemy, attacks effective against all types, and greatly lowers attack. So he gets a 200% attack and defense. He has a high chance of evading enemies' attacks, and he just gives superclass allies 2-key and 30% attack and defense now. Before, you had to get orbs in order to give that support. Now he just gives that support as a basic effect, which is amazing. For 7 turns from his entry turn, he gets 200% defense and he guards all attacks. If you get 3 or more type key spheres, Otherworld Warriors or Connected Hope category allies get 30% attack and defense, and launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super. With 1 or more rainbow key sphere obtained, he gets 4-key chance of evading enemies' attacks up 20%, and seals the attacked enemy super attack for 2 turns, not 1 but 2. And when attacking with 12 or more key, he gets an additional 200% attack and defense. And then he does still have his active skill, which is basically a Ghost Usher. Can be activated when facing only one enemy whose HP is 50% or more, starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle. So PAIKUHAN actually seems very good, and I actually do like what they did with his like changing up how his support works and just making it like permanent now instead of having to get orbs in order to get it. So it is very good. Now let's go talk about JANEMBA. So JANEMBA is a Corroded Body and Mind 3-key 180% leader now, while also giving extreme class 3-key and 130% attack and defense and HP. So now JANEMBA, he stacks attack, raises the defense for one turn, and causes immense damage to the enemy. So he gets 180% attack and defense, guards all attacks, gets 50% damage reduction, and he gives extreme class allies 2 key and 30% attack and defense. So now he also gives that support to extreme class without having to get orbs, which is, again, phenomenal. I do really love the fact that they gave him those as basic effects now. With 3 or more type key spheres obtained, he gives corroded body and mind or uncontrollable power category allies an additional 30% attack and defense. So you run him on like Broly's team, the Int LR Broly, and you're giving those guys an extra 30% attack and defense. Plus, on top of that, you're already giving them an additional 30% attack and defense for being extreme class. I mean, that's phenomenal support right there. And launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super. With 1 or more rainbow key sphere obtained, he gets 150% defense and an additional 30% damage reduction. So this man is sitting at basically 80% damage reduction with 1 rainbow key sphere. Now here's where it's a little bit different. For every attack received, he gets 20% attack up to 100%. So he gets hit 5 times, he gets an extra 100% attack, but he loses 5% damage reduction with no more than 50%. So he loses the fact that he's losing up to 50% damage reduction is a little bit of a bummer. Because I mean, he gets hit 10 times and there goes his damage reduction. But I think the reason why they do that is because they want you to transform him, because that can be activated after the character gets hit 5 or more times in battle. So, and then once you transform into Super JANEMBA, he greatly stacks attack, raises defense for 1 turn, and causes immense damage to the enemy. Then he gets 200% attack and defense, randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to any 1 type of key sphere, changes key spheres AGL to rainbow, guards all attacks, and has a high chance of dodging. That's basic effects. With 3 or more type key spheres obtained, he gets 100% attack and defense and launches an additional super attack. With 1 or more rainbow key sphere obtained, he has a chance of evading enemies' attacks up 30%. Before he receives an attack within the turn, he gets 30% damage reduction. After evading 1 attack, he performs a critical hit temporarily upon the character's next attack. And then when attacking with 12 or more key, he gets 250% attack and defense. So the Super JANEMBA actually looks really good, and I think he's going to pair up very well with the physical LR JANEMBA. So actually, let me see here. How well does he link up with them? 6 out of 7 links. That's perfect. That is actually really good. And he shares 7 out of 7 links with the Int Super EZA JANEMBA. So the Corroded Body of Mind team actually just got a massive buff with those 2 guys, or with this guy getting a EZA. So really good to see. Also the STR side banner unit PAIKUHAN, he got an EZA. And the physical Super Saiyan Goku Angel Super Kaioken, he got an EZA as well. So both of them got sub EZAs. You just got to get the medals of both PAIKUHAN and yeah, you just got to get the PAIKUHAN medals essentially in order to EZA those guys. But there we go. So there were some missions here, of course. You just got to beat it under special conditions, which is basically just to beat it under a certain time limit, while also using the Otherworld Warriors category. So we'll go ahead and accept this. So that's all done. And real quick, let me just check the missions. I don't think there were missions for completing the EZA, but let me just double check. Ooh, actually there was. So you do get these medals. Yeah, you get all the medals to to EZA the STR PAIKUHan and the physical Super Saiyan Kaioken Goku. All the medals are right here. You just got to clear the event basically, and then you just EZA the units and you get rewarded back your Zenny. So that's actually phenomenal. I love that. I love that they did that. That's 100% a W. Good job, Dokkan. I'm very proud of you. So there you guys go. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on the EZAs for all 4 units. And if you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you guys are new here, hit that subscribe as well. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.
Brother Russia, the whale of whales, rainbow everything, buying all the sales. Dokkan battle, I reign supreme. 10K stones, it's not a dream.